So yeah, more skipping, I think. And then, how dare you call my soldiers fat? I don't care if it's true or not.
Yeah, they're all fat.
Malon is
Wait,
not.
why is she on the end?
So, dude, historically, generals always sat on the left flank.
Wow, that's
a historical
actually...
thing.
That's a tubby motherfucker.
No, that just seems like a really bad idea.
We're an arrow.
What the hell?
Flying arrow. But yes, historically, the general sits on the left flank, and that's within the medieval code, so that's why they're sitting on the left flank. You'll always see the general on the left flank.
Okay, but she's on the far left. I would expect her to have at least a few soldiers between her and the very end.
Nope, that's where you sit. You sit to the far left.
Alright. God, you people know nothing, and they're fighting a whole bunch of farmers. It's really sad, actually.
Well, I mean, they're also they have. If you read their little description, they have basic training. They don't actually have high-level training, so they're not very good. That's why they run into this little mob of wall. Although
I wasn't expecting a lot. I was just expecting them not to run around in circles while arrows are flying down up on them like chickens with their head cut off. Or at least one of them trying to bring someone around, especially since they apparently know this entire place. But it looks like you already had that idea.
Yeah, I realized A, that they were on skirmish mode, which is why they started running away. And then B, I could move them around. I could wheel them around. Also, I didn't wheel around anyone on that far right flank. There's a third unit just sitting there.
No,
if you notice, it's dealing with the least amount of combat. If you look at the fourth card, you'll see the sword keeps disappearing and reappearing. It's because they're not really initiating any combat. I should have moved them so they could flank, but I never did. They just sat there the entire time. And I don't think I ever realized it until just like this now.
Yeah.
And yeah, Malon's soldiers, despite they some big people, they good. Yeah.
All they need to do is operate a bow. We're not asking them to run a marathon. That's what the mounts are for.
Yeah, they're really skilled with their bows. And I'm kind of surprised they let me get this close. This normally never happens, which is why I was kind of scared. But they let me get this close to them shooting arrows. Normally a unit just shoots out and attacks. Oh, I do become aware. Or, okay, so I think I became aware.
Does anyone else feel like they're dying
which is
behind?
even worse.
Nah, keep going.
When I thought I didn't know. I'm just watching arrows randomly smack people in the back and in the spines. It's weird because some of the animations are based entirely about getting shot in the face rather than in the back. So if you do flank someone with an archer, they'll sometimes fly backwards even if they got hit in the back. And yes, I can't tell which side is actually mine if you look at the net light. So I just pretend I'm an arrow for a little while. Whee! But then like they shoot too fast, so I kind of keep just like I don't ever actually get to be back at the spot. I just keep getting flung forward. Yeah, I get so disoriented I say screw it. And this is when I first noticed it. They're not sitting on the saddles.
Damn.
If you look, they're slid forward.
Oh.
Yeah,
like, it threw me up because that's why I started staring.
I understand why
Wait a minute.
Malon's doing it, but
and I was staring at the dude
the
next to her
others.
in the brown. Wait a minute, they're not sitting on the mounts. And then I made the comment myself, these are some big people. I don't know why there's a silver knight. I don't know.
With the silver
I think
knight
again,
there.
another texture error.
Wait, some of these are women.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that a dude with a beard or a chick with a beard? I can't tell. Some of these people are ugly as hell. Oh god, what the hell is that in front of us?
I'm sorry, Darkfang. I think some of them are just shooting the barn, but
Dude,
because of the game,
you're hitting the barn side of the barn.
Some of the arrows, for the sake of this, will go through. It's weird because part of the unit is actually able to hit, the whole unit can hit. Just as because part of the unit is about to die, the whole unit can rout. Like a very like two soldiers can die.
I was like,
out of like the 64, and they'll run away if in some cases. Or because two soldiers initiated melee, no one will run away from melee. Despite me telling them to run away from melee.
No, it was when you sped up everything, you decided that they weren't gonna react anytime soon, so you just decided to speed it up. That's what I was about to ask.
Oh, I think I did. And they finally reacted to me, and I ran away. And then I doubled back as soon as they stopped chasing. But of course I don't
Yeah,
run.
that was mainly because they routed.
Yeah, I don't actually run because I don't want to tire her unit.
Like, are they gone?
Because the more tired they are, the worse they are in combat. And I wanted her at full strength because they also get a combat boost when they're in that square. So you need to get as many advantages as you
That's
can.
actually kind of weird.
The idea is this is the final stand to defend their city, so they're gonna give it all they got. That's the concept.
Okay, I understand that, but what I don't
Give up and
understand
die.
is how them forcing the horses to run at full speed is, bringing down the whole unit.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I think that's because the game can't. It's at the time.
Distinguish between the rider and the mount.
In some cases.
Wait 1 second.
But I think it's also an issue of simplicity. In order to do certain things, they'd have to code every character individually. I would imagine. I don't know
that
for sure though.
probably be ugly.
Oh yeah, I eventually skip ahead and I do my final flanking attack with Malon's unit. They actually initiated melee combat. And yeah, it was kind of underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. She just stood there. And I was confused. And then if you look, someone just died. Someone just fell off
her
their
dress is
horse.
clipping through the damn thing.
and got stabbed. And Malon herself,
She-
I don't know what just happened.
Just flew.
I don't know what just happened, honestly. That happened and it was weird
What
to
the
me.
hell?
It took me off of Malon, so I didn't know if she was gonna die or not. That was actually kind of weird for a second. And then I found her again.
Looks like she's.
She's holding on. Thanks to this big dude who just trucked through everything trying to stab her.
Like, I'll protect you, Malon.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Who needs Link when you got me, Mr. Tubbs?
So all horses get a boost to melee damage off of the charge. They don't have much staying power, but they can do a lot of charging. Unless they're sword calf, but that's not really relevant. I wanted to get a charge going, but they knew I was going for a charge, so I ran. I kept running. And I was gonna force them to pick which one they wanted to charge them, the infantry or the cavalry. They honestly didn't know what to do.
Meanwhile, the leader.
Yeah, the leader's just like, yeah, we're about to die. But he does make a final
We're
stand.
about to die. Salute.
He does make a stand. I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't just go down like a little punk. He makes a stand.
I'm not gonna lie. If it was me, I would have took down her cavalry.
Well,
I would have ran up straight with spears and tried to take her down.
yeah, that's a good point. He should have went for my cav, as best as he could, or done the flanking thing that I ended up doing. Now, there's no point in eliminating them all, because once I get the victory and I take the map, their unit disappears. Oops. The incentive to get rid of everyone is so that their unit doesn't stay on the map, but it doesn't happen in cities. Once you beat the city, it's over with. There's nothing to defend it. Sanities for the weak, I say. General Akazu. Do I have him? I don't think I do.
I have no idea. For a second, I thought it was like Aku.
I also believe Darkfang signs off on this too.
Whatever, in war, there is no room for sanity.
See? See?
God damn.
What?
He said whatever.
If y'all actually read Drifters, you would understand.
I didn't.
But Dark,
But you agree.
I'm too busy. We don't have time for your sanity. A man just died. There's no mourning. There's only the next one.
Just walk in, bang a few heads, let them have it.
They can get a burial.
Later.
Yeah, so Malon gets her W, and I've officially saved myself from being attacked by the Kokiri. I don't know why, but whenever they take this particular settlement that I took with Malon, they attack me.
Jesus.
So I took it this time to see what would happen. And it seemed to help. I think because their kingdom is now too small compared to me, they're scared to attack me.
We should be friends, Freddy.
I think I have a, like, oh, it's just some guy I know type relationship with them. not really hate each other, but not really friends.
Curious have so much to offer.
What, little people? Little people who stab things?
What they got is land, and we can easily take that with
Damn!
swords.
Exactly. It's sad, I agree, but yeah. I kind of agree.
But Darkfang, one of our best friends, are there.
Well, I mean, one is.
They don't have to die.
Unfortunately, she kind of does. She's the general of a she's the general, and I think she's the faction leader at one point.
Can you
Like,
think,
if you can't.
Can you think of all
what?
the possibilities?
Too bad
she
they don't
has
have-
for you?
No, I really can't. What would she have?
Well,
for me?
our little people can easily go into town dressed as kids and, you know, get some info and shit.
They also can hide anywhere. They're pretty strong. Like I said, fighting them, it kind of can be annoying. These little bastards, especially their archers. They're can't remember what they're called. What? It don't matter. So I think it becomes management for a little while. I don't remember what happens at this point.
Alright.
It becomes. I'm fairly sure though. It just becomes me kind of making sure settlements are doing their thing properly. Kazakh there, who's attacking that other rebel city, should be attacked soon. Yeah, I don't remember what happens here, so we'll just. I'll be here, kind of learning it as you do.
Alright.
Not gonna lie. I played one of these games once, and I was getting pretty good, but for some strange reason, rebels kept. How should I put it? Awakening in some of my towns. While I was trying to do a campaign, and they took over the town. So I kind of gotten upset because I was trying to move
And torch the town.
Yeah, and then once I took it again, I killed everybody and burnt it to the ground and enslaved whoever was
God
left.
damn, there's some innocence in that
Yeah,
town,
I mean, it's
man.
not like they willingly
well,
got taken over. You lost the fight and got
Yeah.
lost the city.
I didn't lose the fight. There was hardly anybody there to fight. And then this massive ass damn rebellion came, like everybody in the town took up arms. And it wasn't just one city, it was 3 for whatever reason. And I got upset. Also destroyed the 4th one. I mean, technically 3 of them rebelled, but when I finally took
you
the
say you
city,
destroyed one town. Where the hell did the other 3 came from?
There's 3 fast.
What the hell, man?
I only noticed one, and then when I was going back to take care of that one,
though. That means you
It-
signature
no,
just went blazed
no.
out and then killed
No.
everything.
no, just listen to me, because I noticed one fell, and as I was going back, I realized that 2 more had went down. I took care of all that the same way, and then when I went back and took care of the one city that I was trying to take care of before this whole bull started, I killed them too for being the distraction that caused this. If I had enough soldiers in the city to keep riots down, this wouldn't happen. So not only did I burn my own 3 cities, I burnt them too. And then it kind of got ugly from there with them. There was no peace between me and them forever on.
God.
You speaking of
Whatever,
peace,
it was their
I was
fault.
trying to
They
get
started
peace
it.
with the Zora, the domain one, not the other one. I don't remember what they're called. There's 2 of them. The Zora domain and Zora something else. And then yeah, there's this scrub. So you get a taste of some of the Kokiri. These are the rebel Kokiri. You get a taste of how they fight me. I think I auto-resolved because I didn't want to fight, so I wanted to see if I'd win. And it was a draw, and I know I can win the fight, so...
Oh, you're just showing us how a simulation.
Yeah, I didn't think... Yeah, simulation does not really work well in this game. It's always best to just fight. But I got really, really tired. And I was like, okay, screw